To estimate the cost of electrical outlet installations on a national basis, several resources are available. Firstly, the National Electrical Estimators (NECA) provides comprehensive electrical cost data for a wide range of commercial and industrial projects. Their Green Book includes labor and material costs specifically for electrical outlets. You can find more information at their website neca.org/greenbook. Secondly, consider using an electrical estimator. This is a software tool that provides detailed electrical cost estimates, including those for electrical outlets. It offers national pricing data and can often be customized for specific locations. You can explore this option at Estimator.com. Thirdly, the Independent Electrical Contractors (IC) is a national trade organization representing electrical contractors. They may have local chapters that can provide cost data specific to their regions. Visit IC.org for more details. In addition to these national resources, contacting local electrical contractors is crucial. They can provide specific quotes on electrical outlet drops, giving you accurate pricing based on local labor and material costs. Additional resources include the United States Bureau of Labor Statistics, which provides average hourly wages for electricians by region. HomeAdvisor offers a free cost estimator for electrical outlet installations, and Cost Helper provides estimates for various home improvement projects including electrical outlets. Several factors affect the overall cost of electrical outlet installations. Firstly, the location and distance from the electrical panel play a significant role. The further the outlet is from the panel, the more wiring and labor will be required, increasing the cost. Secondly, the type of outlet and the amperage required influence the price. Standard 120 volts outlets are generally less expensive than specialized outlets like 240 volts outlets or those with higher amperage ratings. The number of outlets needed also impacts the total cost. Installing multiple outlets simultaneously can often result in economies of scale, potentially lowering the per outlet cost. Labor costs in this specific area are another critical factor. Labor rates vary significantly across different regions, so it's essential to get quotes from local contractors to get an accurate estimate. When gathering estimates, obtain multiple quotes from different contractors to compare prices. This will help you identify the most competitive offers and ensure you are getting a fair price for the work. Negotiating with contractors for bulk discounts on multiple outlet drops can also save you money. Many contractors are willing to offer discounts for larger projects. Consider using standard outlet types to reduce costs. Specialized or decorative outlets can be significantly more expensive. Planning the electrical layout carefully to minimize the number of outlet drops required is a strategic way to save on installation costs. Optimizing the layout can reduce the amount of wiring and labor needed. When considering the type of outlet and amperage required, consider the specific needs of the equipment you will be powering. Standard 15 amps outlets are sufficient for most general-purpose devices, but some equipment may require 20 amps outlets or dedicated circuits. For VoIP solutions, it is important to ensure that the outlets provide a stable and reliable power source. Consider using surge protectors or uninterruptible power supplies (UPS) to protect sensitive equipment from power fluctuations and outages. The distance from the electrical panel affects not only the cost of wiring but also the voltage drop. Longer wire runs can result in voltage drop, which can affect the performance of equipment. Consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that the wiring is adequate for the distance and load. When planning the electrical layout, consider the placement of outlets relative to furniture and equipment. Avoid placing outlets behind furniture or in areas where they will be difficult to access. The number of outlets needed should be determined based on the current and future needs of the space. It is generally better to have too many outlets than not enough. Labor costs can vary depending on the complexity of the installation. Simple outlet replacements are typically less expensive than new installations that require running new wiring. When negotiating with contractors, be sure to get a detailed breakdown of the costs, including labor, materials, and any additional fees. This will help you understand the total cost of the project and avoid any surprises. Using standard outlet types can also simplify the installation process. Standard outlets are readily available and easier to install than specialized outlets. Planning the electrical layout carefully can also help to minimize the amount of cutting and drilling required. This can reduce the amount of time and labor needed for the installation. Also consider future expansion when planning the electrical layout. Adding additional outlets or circuits later can be more expensive and disruptive than including them in the initial installation. The National Electrical Code, NECA, provides guidelines for the safe installation of electrical outlets. Ensure that all work is performed in accordance with the NECA to ensure safety and compliance. When hiring an electrical contractor, verify that they are licensed and insured. This will protect you from liability in case of accidents or damage. Also, ask for references from previous clients to get an idea of the contractor's quality of work. When comparing quotes from different contractors, be sure to compare the scope of work included in each quote. Some contractors may offer lower prices but include fewer services. Pay attention to the details of the quote to ensure that you are comparing apples to apples. When negotiating with contractors, be prepared to discuss your budget and timeline. This will help the contractor understand your needs and provide you with the best possible service. When planning the electrical layout, consider the placement of lighting fixtures and other electrical devices. Ensure that the outlets are conveniently located for these devices. The type of wiring used for the installation can also affect the cost. Copper wiring is generally more expensive than aluminum wiring, but offers better conductivity and durability. The size of the wiring required will depend on the amperage of the circuit. Consult with a qualified electrician to determine the appropriate wire size for your needs. The type of conduit used to protect the wiring can also affect the cost. Metal conduit is generally more expensive than plastic conduit, but offers better protection from physical damage. The location of the electrical panel can also affect the cost. If the panel is located far from the outlets, it may be necessary to install a subpanel closer to the outlets. This can add to the overall cost of the project. Consider the energy efficiency of the electrical outlets and devices you are using. Energy-efficient devices can save you money on your electricity bill over the long term. The use of smart outlets can also help you to control your energy consumption and reduce your electricity bill. Smart outlets can be controlled remotely and can be programmed to turn on and off at specific times. The installation of ground fault circuit interrupters, GFCI, outlets can help to protect against electrical shock. GFCI outlets are required in certain locations, such as bathrooms and kitchens. Consider the aesthetics of the electrical outlets and devices you are using. Choose outlets and devices that complement the decor of your space. The use of decorative outlet covers can also enhance the appearance of your electrical system. The maintenance of electrical outlets is important for ensuring their safe and reliable operation. Regularly inspect your outlets for damage and replace any damaged outlets immediately. Avoid overloading your outlets with too many devices. This can cause the outlets to overheat and create a fire hazard. The use of power strips with surge protection can help to protect your electronic devices from power surges. Power surges can damage electronic devices and shorten their lifespan. Proper grounding of electrical outlets is essential for safety. Ensure that your outlets are properly grounded to prevent electrical shock. The use of a qualified electrician is essential for ensuring the safe and proper installation of electrical outlets. Do not attempt to install electrical outlets yourself unless you are a qualified electrician. Electrical work can be dangerous and can result in serious injury or death. Always follow the National Electrical Code, NECA, when installing electrical outlets. The NECA provides guidelines for the safe and proper installation of electrical outlets. The cost of electrical outlet installations can vary depending on a number of factors. By carefully considering these factors and following the tips outlined above, you can help to control the cost of your project. Also consider, firstly, obtaining permits for the electrical work. Depending on your location, you may need to obtain permits from your local government before starting any electrical work. Secondly, scheduling the electrical work. Electrical work can be disruptive, so it is important to schedule the work at a convenient time. Thirdly, preparing the work area. Clear the work area of any furniture or other obstructions. This will help the electrician to work more efficiently and safely. Fourthly, protecting your belongings. Cover any furniture or other belongings in the work area to protect them from dust and debris. Fifthly, communicating with the electrician. Clearly communicate your needs and expectations to the electrician. This will help to ensure that the project is completed to your satisfaction. Sixthly, inspecting the work. After the electrical work is completed, carefully inspect the work to ensure that it meets your expectations. Seventhly, paying the electrician. Pay the electrician according to the terms of the contract. Eighthly, keeping records. Keep records of all electrical work that is performed on your property. This will be helpful for future maintenance and repairs. Ninthly, understanding the warranty. Make sure you understand the warranty provided by the electrician. This will protect you in case of any problems with the electrical work. Tenthly, following up with the electrician. If you have any questions or concerns about the electrical work, follow up with the electrician. It is also beneficial to understand the different types of electrical outlets available. Standard duplex outlets are the most common type, providing 2 receptacles for plugs. Ground fault circuit interrupter GFCI outlets are designed to protect against electrical shock, typically installed in bathrooms, kitchens, and outdoor areas. Arc fault circuit interrupter ASI outlets are designed to protect against fires caused by arc faults, often required in bedrooms and living areas. USB outlets combine standard receptacles with USB ports for charging electronic devices. Smart outlets can be controlled remotely and provide energy monitoring features. 240 volts outlets are used for high power appliances like dryers and ovens. Understanding the specific requirements of the equipment to be powered is crucial for selecting the appropriate outlets. Overlooking these specific details may require rework that can impact cost, timelines, and overall satisfaction with the project.